This week, I'm going to lead you through another flow and repeat practice. So we're going to learn a short flow and then repeat that same flow several times, every round going just a bit stronger and a bit deeper. Let's get started. Before we get into our first round of the flow, we're going to do a few warm-up movements and we'll take a moment focusing on our breath. So find your way lying down on the belly. You don't need any props for this week's practice, so you can just find your space, come lie down on the belly. And we'll take a moment here to breathe before we start to move more. And we're going to do quite an active flow, so keep breathing through the whole sequence. If at any point you notice that you are holding your breath or it's difficult to breathe, you can always take a break from the movements, come back either here lying down, or you might find a child's pose and just find your breath and then continue with the flow. If Ujjayi breath is a part of your practice, you might find your gentle Ujjayi breath at this point. And we'll take another few breaths here. Maybe inhaling more out to the ribs and to the chest space. With the exhalation, saying hello to the core. Just a subtle drawing in through the sides, through the belly. And then with your next couple of breaths, bring hands out to the sides, kind of not right under the shoulders, but a bit wider than the shoulders. And then just slightly lift your chest off the mat and start to move your weight from one side to the other. It's like a swinging cobra, just gently rocking the weight from side to side. Keeping the chest off the mat, keeping the head off the mat. And just testing the weight on the hands. Getting a bit of twisting through the spine, maybe a bit of side bending. Couple more rocking movements from side to side. You can also turn your head. And then come back down to center. Twisting cobra on fingertips. Step left hand fingertips under your shoulder. And then reach right arm overhead. The right hand on fingertips as well. Inhale, peel the chest off the mat. Twisting out to the left. And exhale, release down. Change hands and arms the other way around. Still on your fingertips. And as you inhale, peel the chest off the mat. Now twisting to the right. So we're waking up the hands and fingers as well. Exhaling down. Again, change arms the other way around. Still on your fingertips. Inhale, peel the chest off the mat. And exhale, release down. Again, change the arms, fingertips. Inhale. Peel the chest off the mat, twisting to the right. Exhaling down, and one more time to each side. Change your arms. Inhale off the mat. Exhale, release down. One more time, change the arms. Inhale, lift the chest off the mat, twisting to the right. And exhale. Release your chest back down. And now bring hands back under your head. We're going to now lift the legs, one leg at a time, so half locust. Inhale, slightly reach your right leg away from the head and lift the right leg off the mat. Exhale, lower down. Press both sides of the pelvis down. As you inhale, lift the left leg off the mat. Exhale, lower down, trying to keep the leg really long, keeping core active. Same again. Inhale, peel the left leg off the mat. Reach head and feet away from each other and exhaling down. Inhaling the left leg again, reaching the leg long and then peeling it off the mat. Exhale, lower down. One more time to both sides. Inhale, reach the right leg long and lift it off the mat. Keeping both sides of the pelvis down. Exhale, lower the leg down. One last time. Inhale, lift the left leg, reach the leg long. And exhale, lower down. Step hands under your shoulders. And then we're going to lift into a big cobra pose. Keep legs long and active. Inhale, peel the chest off the mat. And see, where do you want to go with your cobra? You can still keep your elbows bent, but lifting the chest. Maybe lifting belly off the mat as well. Maybe even looking higher up. Keeping legs active, keeping core active. Take one more breath here in. And then exhale, release your chest down. We're going to lift onto hands and knees. So now lift your belly, your chest off the mat. Bring your hands under shoulders, knees under your hips. And as you exhale, round your back into an active cat pose. You can bring your chin towards the chest, tuck the tailbone under and really actively rounding the spine from your neck all the way down to your lower back. Breathing into that back space. Take one more breath in and out. And then with the next breath, release your spine back to neutral. Now tuck your toes under and exhale. Lift your pelvis up into your first downward facing dog. Here saying hello to the legs. You can pedal your feet from side to side. You can shake your head, allow your neck to move. Take another breath in and out, actively lifting your pelvis up. And then we're going to slowly walk hands to feet. Bringing heels down. You might bend your knees as well. You can allow your spine to round down and forward. Feel the weight on your heels and the fronts of the feet. Take another breath here, in and out, feet active. As you exhale, bend the knees quite deeply, and then as you inhale, roll the back up. Bring yourself up to your mountain pose. You can roll the shoulders. We're standing at the back of the mat. And I think we are ready to start the first round of our flow. Starting from mountain pose, we're going to bring feet just a bit closer together under the pelvis. And we're going to go into the one-legged chair, or you might say the standing pigeon pose. First side, standing on the left foot. Open your right hip like a figure four shape. Bring ankle to the left thigh. You can bring palms together. As you exhale, bend your left knee, sitting down into the chair. Maybe first round we keep this a bit higher up. Just focus on that long line from head to your tail. Focus on breathing. Take one more breath in this chair. And then we're going to step into triangle pose. So inhale, lift yourself up and step your right foot far forward. Open the left hip, the left leg. Inhale and exhale. Fold over that right leg into a triangle pose. Maybe your right hand is on the right leg. Maybe you hover the hand on the inside of the leg. Reach up through that left arm. Take another breath in and out. And then look down to the floor. We go into half moon balancing pose. Exhale, bend your right knee. Step your right hand far forward on the mat. And then inhale, lift your left leg up into the air. Standing leg, the right leg could stay bent, or you can extend the leg. Long line from head to that left foot. Take another breath in and out. And then as you exhale, slowly close your hips, step your left foot to your right foot. Reach both hands further forward on the mat. And as you inhale, extend your back into flat back, but so that some of the weight is on your hands or fingertips. The weight is tilted a bit further forward, reaching head away from the tail. Breathe in. And then exhale, shift your weight onto the left foot. Lift your right leg up behind you. Warrior 3. Either keeping fingertips on the mat or lift your hands off the mat, lifting back higher up into Warrior 3. Here as well, standing leg could be bent. Breathe in and out. And then we're going to step down and go through a vinyasa flow. So step your right foot far back. Step hands on the mat. Step into a full plank. And we're going to exhale, go down. Inhaling cobra pose. Exhale onto your knees and into downward facing dog. From downward dog, we're going to inhale, lift the left leg up into the air. Exhale, step your left foot forward to your hands. We go into a side angle pose. Leave your left hand down, and then as you inhale, turn your chest, your pelvis out to the right side of the mat. Right arm actively reaching up. Breathe here in and out. Feel that right side body active. Then we're going to go into a side plank. So now ground your left hand on the mat, and then step your left foot to your right foot, finding your side plank. Now we're going to either stay here or slowly bring your right leg into a tree pose. So lifting that right foot close to next to the left knee. And then exhale, step into a plank, bring both hands down, and we turn to the other side into a side plank, leaving right hand down, now reaching the left arm up. So we're in a side plank on the other side. Here, leave your left foot down, and then reach your left hand to your right foot. And either stay here, or slowly start to extend that right leg in front of you, still holding on to the right foot. But remember, the right leg could be bent. And then exhale, come back to plank, step both feet, both hands on the mat. We go through a vinyasa flow. Exhaling down, knees could come down first. Inhaling to cobra. And exhaling to hands and knees and downward facing dog. Head can drop down. Breathe in and out. And then we're going to walk hands back to feet like we did earlier. Bring weight onto your feet. Bend the knees. Inhale, roll the back up. Reach arms up. Bring palms together. And we're back in mountain pose. Bring hands in front of the chest. We're going to do same to the other side. So again, bring feet under the pelvis. We find that one-legged chair. Shift weight onto your right foot. Open the left hip. And then slowly exhale. Bend the right knee. Again, first round, we could stay higher up. Reach head and tail away from each other. Breathing in and out. Feeling that right foot firmly on the mat. Then with your next in-breath, lift yourself higher up. Step your left foot forward. Going into that triangle pose. So next in-breath, open the arms. Exhale, fold towards that left leg. And again, you could bring your hand onto that left foot or leg, or maybe hover the arm, the hand on the inside of the leg. So a bit more for the core. Right arm long and active. And then as you exhale, look down to the mat. Bend your left knee, walk your left hand further forward on the mat. And as you inhale, slowly lift into that half moon, balancing pose, lifting the right leg up into the air. And again, standing leg can stay bent. Keep breathing, still keep that right arm active, reaching up. And slowly, as you exhale, close the hips. Bring your both feet on the mat. Step hands or fingertips further forward. And inhale into a long, flat back. So there's a long space between your hands and your feet. Head reaching away from the tail. And then as you exhale, bring weight onto your right foot. And we go for warrior 3. So now reaching the left leg behind you into air. You can keep hands on the mat, or as you inhale, hover your arms, your chest away from the floor. Standing leg can be bent or straight. And keep breathing. Long line from head to your left foot. Breathe in. And exhale, we step the foot down, hands down, and we go through a vinyasa flow. So step your both legs back into plank, inhale, and exhale slowly down. Knees could come down first. Inhaling to cobra. And exhaling onto hands and knees and downward facing dog. Next we have those side planks, but first we go into the wide side angle pose. So now we're going to inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, step right foot forward to hands. And you could leave your right hand down, maybe next to the foot, in front of the foot. And then inhale, turn pelvis and chest out to your left. So that your right knee stays bent. Left arm actively reaching up. And then slowly ground your right hand down. We go into that side plank. So now step your right leg back. Right hand under the right shoulder. And you can stay here. Or bring your left foot next to the right knee into that tree pose. Like fallen tree pose. Breathe in and out. And then we're going to go back into plank and change to the other side. So now we're going to bring the weight onto the left hand and then turning to that side plank, keeping right foot down. And then as you inhale, bring your left foot to your right hand. So you hover that left foot in front of you, take hold of the left foot. And either stay there or extend your left leg in front of you, still holding on to the foot with your right hand. Breathe in and out. And then as you exhale, release the foot. Bring hands down and we go through a vinyasa flow. As you exhale, lower down. Inhaling to cobra pose. Exhale, hands and knees, and into your downward facing dog. You can shake your head, you can move your feet. And then we're going to walk hands to the feet. Round the back, full forward bend. Bend your knees, and as you inhale, roll the back up. You can reach arms up. Exhale, release arms down next to your sides. Breathe here in and out. That's one full round. We're going to do another 2. So we're going to stand on the left foot first, finding that one-legged chair. Bring your right ankle onto the left thigh. Bring palms together and exhale. Bend your left knee, maybe going a bit further down this time. If you want, you can also reach arms overhead. Adds a bit more challenge for the back, for the core. Breathe in and out. And then as you inhale, lift up. Step your right foot forward, triangle pose, adjust your feet. And as you exhale, fold over that right leg into your triangle pose. That right leg can also be bent. You might look up towards the ceiling. You might look down towards the mat. Next exhalation, look down and bend your right knee, step right hand further forward, that half moon balancing pose. If you want to balance more, you can try lifting right hand off the mat this time. Standing leg can be bent or straight. And then as you exhale, step your both feet down. Step hands further forward, inhaling to that long, flat back pose, opening the chest. And exhale, shift weight onto your left foot, extend the right leg behind you, and slowly find your warrior 3. Again, you could keep hands down, you could lift hands off the mat. You might extend your standing leg. And exhale, step your foot, your hands down. We go through a vinyasa flow. Step into plank. Exhale, lower down. This time you could hover off the mat, low plank. Inhaling to cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale into downward facing dog. And as we go into our next side plank, there's going to be an option to hold the right foot. But first, we're going to inhale, lift the left leg up, and exhale, step the left foot forward. That side angle pose, leaving left hand down, inhale, turn out to the right, opening the chest. And then exhale, ground your left hand, step your left leg next to your right leg, and slowly start to lift your right knee into that tree. Or if you want, take hold of your right foot, big toe, and slowly extend your right leg up, finding your balance. And then slowly exhale, bring your feet down, bring hands onto the mat. We turn to the other side, right hand stays down, turning on to the left side. And again, you can bring your right knee to your chest, take hold of your right foot with the left hand and stay there, or extend your right leg in front of you. Keep pressing the floor away. And exhale, come back into plank. And we go through the vinyasa flow. Exhaling down, you could hover in low plank. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale to downward dog. Breathe in and out. And then we're going to walk hands to our feet. Walking to the back of the mat. You can bend the knees. Inhale, roll the back up. You can reach arms up. Exhale, bring palms together in front of the chest. We go to the other side. So shift weight onto your right foot. Open your left hip. And then exhale, bend your right knee. Keep sending your pelvis back. So you can tilt your back forward. Again, you might extend arms overhead. A bit of an extra challenge. Keep breathing. And then as you inhale, lift yourself up. Step your left foot forward. into that triangle pose. Exhale, fold over your left leg. And keep reaching up through that right arm. You might look down to the mat. Left knee could be bent here. And then half moon balancing pose. Bend your left knee, shift the weight forward. You can walk your left hand further forward so that you can lift your right leg up. Again, you might lift your left hand off the mat as well. Breathe in and out. And then exhale, step your both feet down. Step hands or fingertips further forward. And inhale, extend your back into that long, flat back pose. Exhale, shift weight onto your right foot and lengthen your left leg behind you. Warrior 3. You can keep hands down or inhale, lift your arms next to your sides. Hover your chest off the mat. Reach head and your left foot away from each other. And exhale, step your left foot, your hands onto the mat. And we go through a vinyasa flow. As you exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale into downward dog. You can shake your head. And then we go into those side planks again. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, step right foot forward. First, wide side angle pose. So leaving right hand down and inhale, open chest out to your left. Breathe in and out. And then ground your right hand and extend your right leg next to the left leg, finding a place for the feet. And from there, we try to first bring left knee up into that tree. Or if you want, take hold of your left foot big toe and then slowly extend your left leg up. Keep breathing. Shaking is very fine. And exhale, slowly release the foot down. Bring hands down. We turn to the other side, leaving left hand down. And then we're going to slowly now leave the right foot down and bring left knee to chest. You can take hold of your left foot with your right hand. And then inhale, if you want. Extend the left leg in front of you. Holding on to that left foot with your right hand. And then slowly release the pose. Bring your hands, your feet down. And we go through our vinyasa flow. Exhaling down. Inhaling to cobra or upward facing dog. And exhaling into downward dog. Head can drop down. Breathe here. And then slowly walk your hands to your feet into that full forward bend. And as you inhale, roll the back up. You can reach arms up. Exhale, release the arms down. You can roll the shoulders. And then we have one more round. So find your mountain pose, feet close together. And we're going to start by standing on the left foot. So now you can bring palms together. Open your right hip. Exhale, bend your left knee. Maybe this is the deepest one. It's the last round. Breathe in and out. And then inhale, lifting up. Step your right foot forward. Open the left foot. Exhale into triangle pose. And maybe we can go a bit deeper. Keep breathing here. And then as you exhale, look down to the mat. And we're going to lift into half moon. So you can now walk your right foot further forward. Open the chest. Maybe hover the right hand off the mat. Actively reaching the left foot back. And exhale, step your left foot down. Inhaling to flat back, hands far forward, open the chest. And exhale, shift the weight onto your left foot. Extend the right leg behind you. And see if you can lift your hands off the mat into full warrior 3. Exhale, step your right foot down. Step hands on the mat. And we go through our vinyasa flow. Exhaling to low plank or down on the mat. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale into downward dog. Breathe in and out. We're going to step left foot forward. As you inhale, send the left leg up into the air. Exhale, step your left foot close to hands. Wide side angle pose. Inhale, turn chest, pelvis out to your right. Breathe here in and out. And then exhale, ground your left hand and step your left foot next to your right foot. Prepare to lift the right leg. First, lift your right knee, bring leg into the tree, and then see if you can reach to your right foot, big toe, and lift the right leg up, really kicking the heel away from the hip. And exhale, release down. Bring both hands to the mat. Turn to the other side. So now your left foot, right hand on the mat. And bring your right knee to your chest. Take hold of your right foot with the left hand. And see if you could inhale. You can extend your right leg. And now challenge here is leave your right leg hovering. Reach left arm back up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, step your both feet, your hands down. We go through the vinyasa flow. Exhaling down, inhaling up, opening the chest. Exhaling to downward dog, head dropping down. Breathe here. And then walk hands to your feet. Full forward bend. Inhale, roll the back up, reach arms up. Last round, bring palms together. Feet under the pelvis. And we're going to open the left hip into that standing pigeon, one-legged chair. Exhale, bend the right knee. It's last round, so maybe we'll go a bit deeper. If you want, you can extend the arms. Keep chest open. One more breath here. And then as you inhale, lift yourself up. Exhale, step left foot forward. Open the right hip. Exhale into triangle pose. Over that left leg. Again, see if you can maybe go tiny bit deeper. Breathe in and out. And exhale, look down, bend the left knee, and one more time into that half moon balancing pose. Trying to keep chest open. Reaching right leg far back, away from the head. And then exhale, step your right foot down. Bring hands far forward on the mat. Inhaling to flat back, maybe just on your fingertips. And exhale, bring weight onto your right foot. Lengthen your left leg behind you. And inhale, lift into one more warrior 3. You might extend your standing leg. Breathe in and out. And then step your hands, step your left foot down. We go through vinyasa flow, almost the last vinyasa flow. Exhale, lower down. Inhaling cobra or upward dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. As you inhale, send your right leg up. Exhale, step your right foot forward to your hands. And we're gonna inhale, open the chest out to the side, that side angle pose. You can look up. And then exhale, ground your right hand, step your right foot next to your left foot. And slowly start to bring your left knee up. And last time, you could take hold of your left foot, big toe, and lift the left leg up, kicking the heel away from the hip. Keep pressing down through the right arm. And exhale, release. Bring your hands to the mat. We turn to the other side. So now, leave weight onto your right foot, left hand, and then bring left knee to your chest. Take hold of your left foot and see if you can extend that left leg in front of you. Either stay there or leave the left leg hovering. Reach right arm up. Keep pressing the floor away. And then exhale, release, bring feet, bring hands to the mat. And now it's the last vinyasa flow. Exhaling down. Inhaling cobra or upward dog. Exhaling into downward facing dog. You can shake your head, you can move your hands, your feet. And then slowly, with your next few breaths, find your child's pose. So release the knees down, round your back. Head can lean down. And take a few slightly deeper breaths in and out. Take one more breath in your child's pose. And slowly, with your next few breaths, bring yourself up into a seat. Lower your pelvis down so you can extend your legs in front of you. And we're going to go into a forward bend and then down onto our back. So already here, check that you have some space behind you. And as you inhale, lengthen arms, lengthen your back up, and then exhale, fold forward, allowing your head to lean down. And you can try to keep your toes lifted up, so really trying to go into the calves as well, with that opening, with that gentle stretch and release. Breathing towards the back. Take one more breath in and out. And then slowly, as you inhale, bring your back up. You can bend your knees. And we're going to slowly roll down onto the back. Vertebra by vertebra, slowly coming down. You can release your arms, your hands down. And then as you exhale, lift into a bridge pose. You could walk your shoulder blades closer together, bring hands together. And breathe here. Pressing the backs of the shoulders down, pressing feet down. Take a few breaths in and out. And then slowly, with your next couple of breaths, release the arms, the back, the pelvis down. And then lean your both knees to the right side of the mat into a relaxed reclining twist. You could open your left arm out to the side, or you could keep your left arm close to your body. Head can turn to one side or the other. Take another breath in and out, just slowly starting to cool down, allowing the body to relax. And then with your next couple of breaths, bring yourself back to center, releasing the twist, and then bring your both knees to the left side of the mat, opening the chest, maybe opening the right arm out to the side, or you could keep your right hand close to your body. Again, head can turn to one side or the other. And breathe here in and out. Take another couple of breaths in your twists. And then slowly, slowly release the twist. Come back to center. And then find your Shavasana pose, your resting pose. You can lie down on your back, or you could lie down on your belly, or maybe on one side. Allow your jaw to release, your shoulders, arms to release. You can close your eyes. And bring your full awareness back to your breath. Just observing that gentle, slow, internal flow, that gentle rhythm of your own breaths. I'm going to leave you here, relaxing for a few minutes with some music. And then I'll come back and wake you up at the end of our resting pose. Take a few slightly deeper, bigger breaths in and out. And you could start to move your fingers, your toes. You can move your hands, your feet. You could gently stretch arms overhead along the floor. Lengthen the whole body long. And then slowly with your next few breaths, from your resting pose, roll down onto one side and bring yourself up into a seat. Into your own final seat. And this can be any pose, any shape of your choice. You bring palms together in front of the chest. And as always, thank yourself for bringing yourself into your practice, onto your mat today. And I thank you very much for flowing together. Namaste. Thank you.